Hola, buen día. Mi nombre es Roberto. So my trip through Mexico started in Mexico City, where I learned at Zocalo how the conquistadors took the land from the indigenous people. Later in Guanajuato I saw how the Mexicans took back their independence. But that's not the end of the story. Today I'm in San Cristobal de las Casas in Chiapas, where the Zapatistas are still fighting for the rights of the indigenous people. Now I must say I'm very much interested with the Zapatista movement. They are basically an anti-capitalistic movement which say that the capitalistic system values money over people. And doing so, they exploit people, and for instance the indigenous people of Chiapas, Mexico, and actually all over the world. Now something that most people don't know about the Zapatistas is that they also are strongly advocating for the rights of homosexuals and equal rights between men and women. Now I heard many stories about the Zapatistas, as well as good, as well as bad, while being here in San Cristobal de las Casas. Some people say you have to watch out for them, they're dangerous. Other people say they're very peaceful and you don't have to be afraid for them anyway. Now, I guess there's only one way to find out. So today I have a couple spots I want to check out. I got a couple tips about where I could find these Zapatistas. One is Oventic, that's one of the strongholds. A bit farther in the jungle, I'm going there later. But first I'm going to one of the Zapatistas universities, which is still in San Cristobal. Now a little information about San Cristobal de las Casas. It's very high in the mountains, it's pretty cold here, so as you can probably see, I'm wearing here this sweater to keep a little warm. Also, it's one of the more poorer areas in Mexico. It's very much in the south of Mexico as well. And I have to say, walking around here, it just feels like you're in Mexico. I've been to other places where I didn't have that feeling, but here you really feel the connections to the indigenous roots, to the Mayan roots. There's so much going on here in these markets where they sell basically everything. The women, the men, they wear all these colorful outfits. So it's quite the experience to just walk around here a little bit. Now I'm closing in on the market where I bought some food basically every day here. They have fresh everything, we ate the best fish, finally some good protein for me. So I'm walking here at the market. This is apparently the taxi stand. I'm not sure how smart it was to go here because the traffic is pretty intense about here. Let's find if I can find a taxi. Hola, ¿estás disponible? Sí. Quiero ir a Barrio Maravilla. Sí. Vale, gracias.
¿Qué? ¿Estás grabando? ¿Qué?
Sí, ¿estás bien? ¿Sí? ¿Para ti? Muy bien. ¿Cómo es tu nombre?
Alfonso.
Alfonso. Sí. Encantado.
¿Tú cómo te llamas?
Rob.
¿Cómo?
Como Roberto.
Roberto.
Sí. Mucho tráfico aquí, ¿sí?
Acá sí es que es el mercado.
Sí.
¡Hola, pinche gringo!
Ah, no soy gringo, amigo.
¡Me vale!
Ah. So driving up here at Jacinto Canek or CDC. First opportunity to find the Zapatistas. Vale, gracias, amigo.
Saludos, amigo.
Buen día.
Buen día. Adiós.
Hola, buen día. Hola, buen día. Mi nombre es Roberto.
¿Dónde vives?
Donde vienes de San Cristobal de las Casas y yo soy de Holanda, los Países Bajos en Europa. Sí. Y estoy aquí porque fui a las Sendas, la tienda en la ciudad, porque de verdad estoy buscando para ti. Me interesa mucho con tu causa y vení aquí porque esperaba de hablar con alguien de tu causa, sobre tu causa, porque creo que tu ideología, las cosas que tú crees, es algo que el mundo necesita escucharla.
Sí.
Vale. ¿Crees que es posible para mí para conocer a alguien y tener un poquito conversación?
Sí.
¿Sí?
Ahorita espérame aquí.
Sí, por supuesto.
Escribe tu nombre.
Sí, por supuesto.
Siéntate aquí.
Sí, gracias. So as you can see, I just entered the University of the Zapatistas. Honestly, I didn't think I would be this successful to begin with at the first location. I actually thought I would have to go to Oventic to really see someone I could talk to, but so far they've been really kind. I just had to write some information down about my intentions, who I am, what's my occupation. In 1994, they really declared war against the Mexican government because the trade agreement NAFTA was signed, which basically was the result of giving away a lot of land to privatized corporations and away from the indigenous people. And around that time, they really went full force. They occupied many cities, like, for instance, San Cristobal de las Casas, where I'm at right now. That was probably the most violent period they had. Ever since, it's been mostly communication on social media. In doing so, they're actually seen as one of the first postmodern resistances, since they don't rely that much on violence, but they do very much rely on social media. So as you can see, I'm back outside. Unfortunately, there was no one at the location I just went to, of the Zapatistas, who could talk to me about their cause, because apparently all the important people were at the conference at some other carousel. There's still another location though, that's Oventic. It's about an hour from San Cristobal de las Casas. Still, they said I could return next week. Maybe the people will be back then I can talk to. Still no guarantee, still no contacts or anything, so definitely gonna be a wild guess. Gracias, buen día. So, one colectivo down, one to go to Oventic. Hola, ¿van por Oventic?
Oventic.
Sí.
¿Cuántos son?
Uno,
Vamos a esperar 3 más.
tres más.
Sí, acá, pero vamos a esperar 3 más.
Vale. ¿Y colectivos?
Colectivos ya no hay.
Hola, buenas tardes. Estoy aquí porque me gustaría saber más de Zapatistas. Viajé aquí para preguntar a ustedes si sería posible para hacer algunas preguntas sobre tu causa, y por eso me espero que el mundo pueda saber un poquito más de la causa de Zapatistas.
¿Van a pasar o nada más?
Sí, sí, por favor, si es posible. Hola, buenos días. ¿Estás bien si recuerdo?
Sí, pasa.
Sí, gracias.
¿Cómo se llama? Él.
Roberto.
Ajá, dale.
¿Y ustedes?
Javier.
¿Javier?
Sí, sí.
¿Y usted?
Amando.
¿Amando? ¿Javier Amando? Encantado, mucho gusto. Gracias para recibirme.
¿Estás tomando video?
Sí,
Pero no sé si puede, no se puede, dice.
no sé.
No se puede, solo foto nada
Cámara
más.
nomás.
Foto en cámaras.
Video no.
So I just got a little tour around Oventic, the Zapatista headquarters, which is behind me. And they were really welcoming. They showed me around. I could look, I could take pictures. Unfortunately, I couldn't record. So that's why I'm giving you a little summary right now. I asked them, what do you think is the most important thing about Zapatistas? And they say the fight for freedom, the fight for empowerment of the people who are suppressed. And I asked them as well, in what way, with guns or with words? And they say with words. So I would say they're definitely pacifists. They use a lot of words, that use social media, but no violence. That's been probably in the past. The thing I noticed was that it was pretty empty. So made me think, is the time of the Zapatistas gone? Is it just quiet? They said it's usually so quiet. Probably makes sense that there's no current active conflict or anything they're fighting for besides the fight on social media. Unfortunately, I couldn't speak with someone, but for the people who've seen my videos so far, I don't give up that easily. So this probably won't be the last of it.
Disculpe su nombre.
Now, it wasn't for a lack of trying, but unfortunately today it was also not possible to talk with someone from the Zapatistas. Luckily, we don't have to look far to get a little better understanding of their cause. Because outside their university they have many billboards with quotes about their creed. Now, I will share a couple with you. We fight for life, for health, for food, to take care of Mother Earth. That we don't hurt it, that they don't destroy it, that no one claims it. I have to say, I agree with this one. We can definitely take a bit better care of Mother Earth with all the species going extinct and all the smog in the air. No to war. There won't be land after the battle. Definitely agree with it as well. Like Albert Einstein said, I don't know with what arms World War III is fought, but I will know that World War IV is fought with sticks and stones. We call out to the mobilization of every village of the world. We call out and shout, and we demand away with the Russian army from Ukraine. You have to stop the wars now. I have to agree for a third time. The Zapatistas, they shout out to the bad government or the corrupt government. And definitely the bad government or the corruption should stop, and they should stop exploiting people. Also, they shout out against capitalism. Now, I'm not entirely against capitalism, but I think it's a bit out of control at this point. And the last bit is stop the war in Ukraine. Definitely stop the war in Ukraine. I hope you got a little better idea of why I think that it's worthwhile to listen to the Zapatistas. The essence of their creed, stop the wars, take better care of planet Earth, is definitely something we need to listen to. Maybe another time it will be possible for me to have conversations with the Zapatistas. But for now, see you in my next adventure. Peace.